Hey Fagin, this is Fagin. I'm doing this video today. There's the courtyard in the front of the house. The yard is up the mountain, up to the top of the property. I went up there the other day and weed eated. And while I was up there weed eating, I found two mushrooms. Back home in Virginia, everybody usually called them leatherbacks. Some people call them brownies, milk caps. And if we find any today, I'll show you why they call them milk caps. I'm just going to walk up the trail to the upper end of the property, and we'll see if we find any. I'm not going to track out through the woods unless I find some and think there's a reason for that. I'm going to go out here and get us a bucket out of the shed. We're just going to get a bucket like this here. If we find some, we can have something to put them in. These stairs takes us to the upper level of the property. And this is, we'll look down here back down towards the house, the courtyard and the mountains. This is what it looks like here around the house. I know in most of these videos people like to put the camera in their face and have you look at them, but I think people would much enjoy looking at the land and the property more than they would looking at my face. So we're going to video what I'm seeing. There's Fagin. Come on. Come on. So this is the start of the trail head that leads us to the upper end of the property, up the mountain here. So usually I'll find them. I found a couple the other day growing right along the trail. That's how we're going to look for them today. It's pretty warm and humid. When you get back home, I'll need to check and make sure for ticks. They're bad this year. And also, if you are out looking at this, you can see the color of these leaves. Be very careful for copperheads. They blend in really well with the leaves and stuff on the ground. Well, I tell you, this looks like there was one here, but something's been eating it. Squirrels or something been eating on that one. What we got over here, Fagin? This looks like one. Oh. Yeah, this is one growing right here. This one's in a little rougher shape. There's another one right down here, I see. Oh, wow, we got a couple of them here. Here's one here. You can see why they call them milk caps. These you can see the milk coming out of them. They have a real leathery, almost like a suede or leather look to them. That's why we always call them leatherbacks. But if they don't have milk in them, you definitely don't want to fool with them. And they have a real pungent smell. Here's another one growing right here close by. You can turn him over. You can see they're more of a brown beige. They're not white. If they're white underneath, we're not going to mess with them. And you can see, as I even just rubbing a little bit on them, how the milk is coming out of them. So these are good ones. These are good edibles. But if you don't know your mushrooms, you really shouldn't be eating them unless you have some experience or are very definitely sure what you're eating. What do you think of that, Fagin? Look. You don't care, do you? Property. And this is here in western North Carolina. Here's another one of our trails that go down. We have a trail camera there. There's one of my owl boxes. We have actually gotten just right here. I'll stand beside the trail camera, and this is what it's looking at. Right here, we've gotten screech owls on the ground here several times on camera. So I built and we put up this owl box. It's hot, ain't it, buddy? We got to get you some water. Nice and cool and shady up under the laurel here. Come on, Fagin. You blend in with the leaves, buddy. You sit still, you wouldn't even see you. Oh, there's one right there, right along the trail. Here's another one you can see. Has a real leathery texture. And I touched it there. You can already see the milk coming out. So that's a good one to eat. A lot of people hunt the morels in the spring, and I do some, but I like these a lot better. Ah, here's another one. Two more. As you can see, they're right here's the trail. They're just growing right off the edge of the trail here. You can see the milk coming out. They have that nice leathery appearance. Here's another one. Yeah, once again you see the milk. And so this is the trail coming out up here to, we have a nice opening up here for camping. We got a bench built. And we got a dry box. Sorry about the breathing. It's kind of steep incline, even though it don't look it probably on camera. And it's really hot. Humid. This is a little camping area we have on the property. Here's the tree we decorated for Christmas last year. Family came in. We did a little decorating of some of the outdoor stuff. Here's my dry box, a toolbox that we painted and camoed it up, and it's got locks on it. It does real well, waterproof. Ah, right there's one. Oh, right there's two. Yeah. Get a good look at this one. There's one growing right beside it here, a smaller one. They seem to grow a lot. I like it around this laurel. Put them in the bucket. This is our bench. Good place to come and set. Look back down the trail. You like it up here, don't you, Fagin? Well, let's see if we can find any others, okay? Oh, right here's one that something was eaten on. Something broke it off and ate part of it. We won't mess with that. Looks like the squirrels like them too, Fagin. Oh, here's one. Just poking up under the leaves. You can see it poking up here. Little milk cap. You can still see the milk in it. Never go out and get any mushrooms that you're not 100% sure what you're eating. Okay, here's one. It ain't. This is not. Here's a mushroom, but this is not a leatherback. This is not a good one. I'll just show you. This is what this looks like. The white stem. This is not an edible. We're not going to eat that one. I just wanted to show you there. A lot of times you'll find some bad ones. A lot of times you find more bad ones than good ones. But I wanted to point that one out since I saw it growing there. This is the trail we're going to go back down, but we're going to go on out to the end of this trail first. We cut this out, I don't know, a year and a half ago. Takes us out to the power line, so it's a little easier walking. You don't have to walk on the side of the hill so much. Really pretty area. It grows back up into the laurel. We get a lot of wildlife on the trail camera here. Coyotes, and we've gotten a bobcat a few times. We got everything but bear, and this is big bear country here in the Smoky Mountains, but we have never gotten a bear in 5 years on our trail cameras. And I know they're around here, but see, there's another one growing on the side of this bank that's no good. Here's another little bench we put up here for coming up and sitting. Nice quiet view. This takes us out to the power line. We're not going to go all the way out. We have a bench out there as well. Well, we'll go out and look at the view. I put the brush there because there's an Airbnb over the hill, and the people from the Airbnb like to come out and sit on the bench, and we don't mind that, but we don't want them going down the trail into the property. So we have a posted sign right there, but we don't mind if they come out here and just sit on the power line and look at the pretty view. Beautiful view. A lot of people like to come out and take pictures and just sit here on the bench. You like it, don't you, Fagin? Hey, you like it, don't you? We already have that many. We've gotten a lot of rain this summer. We've been getting thunderstorms about, if not every afternoon, at least every other afternoon. Hey, are you ready to go down to the house? Are you ready? Come on. We're going to go back down this trail. This one's a little bit more steeper. Oh, there's one. I see it from here. Let's set this bucket down right here. Walk around this tree. You can see it right there. You can see all the milk in it. Sometimes they're pretty easy to spot, and sometimes they blend in, and you just kind of look around. Going back down this trail. We thought about maybe setting up some campsites like there where the big first bench was, and this is a nice spot down here to maybe even rent out, let people come in and tent camp. We haven't decided. I guess if you view this and have any comments about that, you could put some comments and say, what do you think? Is there someplace you would think is pretty to stay? We're only about 6 miles from Cherokee. This is a nice flat spot right here. Be very beautiful. And there's the trail that goes back up to the other trail on the hill. And then you can see the trail that leads back down to the driveway and the pump house. When I get back home, I'll clean these up a little and I'll fry up a few and make a sandwich.
Okay, I'm in the kitchen with all this great new mushroom crop that we have. So now we're going to show you how to fry them up.
All right, well, we brought them in, so we're just going to take them and put them in the sink here. Get them out of the bucket. We're just going to get cold water, and we're just going to rinse them off. We're not going to use any kind of soap or anything like that on them. We're just going to wash them good. I just use my hand. And I'll cut the stem off. You can see the milk coming out of them.
Yeah, they're kind of pungent. I can smell them. Or is that you?
So I like to just want to get them and just get enough that we can eat for a mess and not waste them. I'm just going to get 2 for now. What I usually do is this, you can just use whatever milk. This is buttermilk. We're going to make like a little egg wash. Should put them for the compost pile. Now this here flour I'm using here is the seasoned flour. I like this. And you can use just regular flour. And even with the seasoned flour, I always add a little more salt and pepper, garlic powder to it. That's what I like.
Yummy, yummy.
I'm going to cut these into smaller pieces. Something about like that. I'll just run them into egg wash. Roll them through your flour. And you can do it back and forth. I'm just going to do it once. Over here we got the cast iron skillet. Got some butter melting in there. You can cook them in olive oil or something if you don't want to use butter. I just think the butter tastes better.
Always. That should be delicious. All right, I just had a taste and it was fantastic. My gosh, I can't believe how good that is. You wouldn't even know you were eating a mushroom. So good.
Get them off the burner. You can get a good view of them.
Oh, yeah, baby. Time to serve them up. I got some good tomatoes over here already sliced, salt and peppered. Now we're just going to build our sandwich. You going to build our sandwiches for us?
Just like mine with a little bit of toasted bread with butter.
That sounds good to me.
So you want yours too?
Yeah.
Add a lot of butter in there.
Mushroom and tomato sandwiches. Those are beautiful tomatoes.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Thank you. Look at that beautiful thing.
Here, you need a...
All right. Gonna take a bite. You'll get my reaction. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so good. I would never know that was a mushroom.